Hi, my name is Matthew Waddell. I'm the owner of this car. It is a 2016 Toyota Sequoia. I bought this, it had 40,000 miles and change in 2018, I believe. And I've put 100,000 miles on this car, and I want to walk you through a couple of the features of it. First off, everything works. I've traveled in this car. It does have like minor cosmetic damage. These tires are 6 months old, and these tires are brand new, 3,000 miles old. There are a couple of aspects about the car that are particularly important. The car originally was going to go to Ushuaia, Argentina. It's towed a classic Airstream. It's made its way all the way down to Belize and Guatemala, and I live in Mexico and have to sell the car because I can't import it back to Mexico. But there are some aspects that you want to know. This is a secondary battery right here, and this is an isolator. So what that means is that this battery is charging this battery, which was originally for feeding lights and gear that was on the roof, but now, and the isolator keeps it so it will not discharge the other battery. So if I've only had to do it one time, you can use this battery to jump this battery off, and so that was a sort of a survival mechanism for this. All of this has recently been cleaned and lubricated. I treated every time I went in to every time I went in to a mechanic, I said, this is my lifeboat. I never wanted to be on the side of the road, so if it was reasonable what they were doing, come around over this way. The headlights are new, and this one has just started getting some water in it. This is unfortunate. I think that a couple of holes in here would allow it to vent, but I haven't done anything about that. Obviously a couple of little cosmetic damages, but the car is very solid and works great. This right here is the tow. If you are towing, this is set up for tow package, and this will plug into the electric brake. These two lights are functional, and the wiring is here if you desire to put lights on. I pulled them off for a reason. There is a kill switch. Pull back for a minute. This wire, pull back here. There are two sets of keys. Right now it's set up, can you see me? Yeah. Right now it's set up so that the car starts. If you connect this green wire and this white wire, when you turn, it will not start unless your foot is pressing a switch right there, and then it will start. It is a momentary switch located right here where your heel would get. I have it disconnected because in the United States, you don't really care. But if you ever wanted a cool trick on the car, it takes just a minute to hook that back up. So you've got the lights. As I said, everything works. The car is great. I've treated it like a life raft. Let's move this direction. We took the middle seat out, and there's a little cosmetic damage right here that my kid has done. You can see kind of where the lights were attached, and they had a whole roof rack on there that I've pulled out. Come around to the back. All right, back up for me. We've also pulled the back seats out. So it seats 4. The back seats are gone. You can probably buy them aftermarket, or you can just use it for a lot of storage. It has this, and all of this is in here. The air works. This is if you ever want to charge the air. Back up for me. And right here is jumper cables, a tow strap, and a tire compressor that will put air in the tire if you need that. One more thing. Back up.
And has a trailer hitch.
These have been beefed up because I added the ladder. I bent this when I turned too tight once, and I pushed it out, and there's some, you can get it's probably ready for some more of the black paint. You can tape it off, sand it lightly, and paint it. It was cheaper than doing the whole thing. Mentioning that battery in the front, it was originally going to have a winch that would attach here. This is power from that secondary battery, so you can ground off and attach power here, and you have power from that secondary battery. You could also do it on the front if you had a winch. Let me see this. Last point is that, see the red on those is for the tow package. If you put air in here and you go up to 15 psi, it fills those 2 bags with air and makes the suspension tighter. So if you're towing, the back end isn't bouncing around and everything. That's it. It's a great car. I really don't want to sell it, but I can't take it into Mexico without it being cost prohibitive. My brother-in-law or father will be selling the car for me. They're going to look at pricing and such, and I'm not in a rush to sell the car, but I really want it to go to a good owner. The car is very reliable. I would drive it to South America or back up to Canada in a heartbeat. I've kept very good care of it for the past 100,000 miles. I know exactly how it behaves. I just can't keep it anymore. So best of luck. I hope you're the next owner. Take good care of it. We called it the Batmobile very lovingly. Thank you.